Hi you guys, welcome to today's video. Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Sabrina, and today's video we have a little bit of everything a little different. So first we're gonna kick off with some gift ideas from Coach Outlet, as they are sponsoring today's video, and then later on I'm gonna show you my makeup that I'm gonna be doing for Christmas Eve, just some of my recent favorites when it comes to makeup and what I'm planning on doing that day. And then I give you also my favorite red lip of the season, because I've been getting a lot of questions about that. And then we're gonna get into some home stuff, some decluttering, some cleaning and stuff, because your girl's gonna be moving soon, pretty sure. And there's just stuff everywhere, gifts everywhere, stuff for videos. I need to declutter my closet, just a lot going on. So that's kind of like a little overview of this video, but we're first gonna start with Coach Outlet items. I have a bag, a wallet, some clothes, and some shoes. I think these are really great gift ideas, whether it's for yourself or for a loved one. I was browsing the website and they have a lot of cute wallets. Now I'm more of a classic, simple type of girl. I like to keep it very minimal, not as many logos. I just like very simple, clean, and chic. And so that's kind of the theme of this and kind of like what I picked out. So before I show you this, I'm gonna link these items below, as well as a few others that I was looking at while I was browsing the website that I think would be great gifts, things that I would get for myself, things that I even want to get for myself. There's a lot of cute stuff on there. So first and foremost, this is what I mean when I say just clean and classic, and it's this wallet right here. So funny enough, I went to the grocery store the other day and I saw somebody with this wallet and I was like, oh my gosh, I just got that wallet. It is so me. I like the fact that it has a little texture to it, and then it has a sleek, simple line there. It has the Coach logo right there as well, and it's a nice size. It's bigger than your average smaller card wallet, but it's also not a full size wallet. It's just the perfect size. A zipper pocket there for any coins, and then it has a card section. You can also put dollar bills in there if you want to. It holds a lot. Also, I want to mention, you can get any of these items on coachoutlet.com, and you can use Klarna. So Klarna, you can make your Coach Outlet purchase and split it up into 4 payments if you don't want to buy everything at one time in a big lump sum. Let's say you're doing some Christmas shopping on there and it comes out to a like larger total, or just a total that you don't want to pay all at one time. I love a good payment plan regardless of the situation. If Klarna is an option, I'm clicking it. So they do offer that on the Coach Outlet website, just a little heads up. And these items, by the way, are not leftovers from Coach or Coach's previous seasons. These items are all specifically made for Coach Outlet stores, so you're not getting like leftovers of anything. I'm like, I don't know if I want to keep this or if I want to gift it, because it's cute. So it's this red, perfect for the season, red bucket bag. So in a few vlogs I mentioned that I was kind of like really into the bucket bag trend, but I didn't want to spend too much on getting one. Should I keep it? Should I gift it? I don't know, but it's so stinking cute. The color, it's simple, but it's like that pop that I think would be good for, you know, a more like basic outfit, or even not a basic outfit, even if you're wearing something a little bit more colorful. Love the quality, the size. You can close it up so it's more of a bucket looking situation. Then it comes with a strap, so you can wear it as a shoulder strap, or you can walk around with it like this. But this is so cute. Let me show you the strap that it comes with. It's like a thicker strap, as you can see. So they sent me this sweater that says ski on it. It's just like this cozy, very soft sweater, and it is like a Christmassy winter type of sweater. It does have strings that have little balls right here hanging. These pants I'm keeping for myself. I got them in my size, of course, and they're the thermal knit joggers, and these have, I like them because they are simple. They are knitted, more of like that sweater knit material, but they're very trendy also because they're jogger style, but they're still practical and comfortable. So they look just like this. They have the Coach logo right there on the hip, and then let's get a close-up of this fabric. Look at that. So soft and cozy. and then you go all the way down, and it is more of a loose jogger style at the bottom. I've been wanting some slides like this, and when I was browsing the website, I was like, perfect. Very designer, very pretty, but they're still, again, more on that classic simple side. And there are these loafers, like these slide-on loafers. They look just like this. They have the Coach logo on the front, and then here's how they look from the side. I've been wanting some like this. I've been wanting some in black as well, and they fit great. They're very comfortable. I like the color. They're like a cream, like an off-white cream color, and I feel like I can wear these with pretty much anything. They're easy to throw on, automatically makes your outfit look like you tried. Even if you're wearing something like joggers and a sweatshirt, these are just gonna elevate your outfit that much more. And again, I like how simple and classic they are. They're just right up my alley. I love these shoes. So all of these will be linked down below for you guys, and I'm also going to, like I said, include some additional links to some of the other items that I had on my list. Thank you to Coach Outlet for sponsoring today's video, and let's go ahead and continue on with the rest of today's vlog. Okay, just put on my morning skincare. I showered already, brushed my teeth, did all that stuff, but I just put a little bit of my Kiehl's moisturizer. I am gonna go to the store later and get some more because I'm all out of both my big jar and my tiny one. So I need to go and do that. I need to go run some errands anyway. I need to go exchange a few Christmas gifts, purchase some gifts, and just get some things done. I have 2 videos that I need to film today as well in the mix of all of that. And tidy up my place. I mean, I keep my place tidy throughout the week anyway, but I haven't like swept and mopped in a minute, so I'm gonna do that later. I probably won't record that, I don't think, or maybe I will. We'll see. My skin, I guess I'll do a little update. So my skin has been going through it the past few months, and it's all hormonal. I think I talked about this in a vlog too, but right now it's starting to clear up a little bit. So I kind of have gone back to using very basic skincare. I started using an antibacterial soap for my face. I've tried so many cleansers, the CeraVe, the You to the People, the I even have the IS Clinical Cleansing Complex. I've just tried so many things that people recommend for acne and congestion and hormonal breakouts, and it's just not working. So I'm gonna try that out for a while and see if it works. I also just bought this brush right here for my face. I just got it at Target. It's the Olay brush. So I'm just kind of kicking it back old school and just doing very basic stuff, see if my skin kind of regulates. I've noticed that it is kind of clearing a little bit. A lot of the bigger bumps are kind of going down, and I just have the little red specks all over. So we're gonna see what my skin does within the next few weeks with just a very simple routine. And I think I might even switch out my moisturizer to something a little bit lighter, because the Kiehl's one is super hydrating, which is good and I prefer, but it might also be contributing to my acne if it's clogging up my pores, because I don't think it's non-comedogenic. Let me check, actually. I have a little jazz playing in the background if you guys can hear it. Yeah, it doesn't say on here if it's non-comedogenic. It does technically say it's good for all skin types, but I don't know about for more congested skin or hormonal breakouts. So we'll see what I end up finding at the store later. If I end up finding a new moisturizer, I will keep you guys updated on that. But let's do a little bit of makeup. I want to do a simple holiday glam for you guys, because I haven't really done a makeup tutorial for holiday probably since last year, I think, and I like to do a really simple glam every year and just show you guys my updated favorite products and then throw on a red lip for the holidays. So I'm gonna do that. I did in my last vlog, I think it was, do a little get ready with me. No, the vlog before that, I did a little get ready with me showing you some of my favorite products. So I'm gonna just do something similar and show you guys pretty much what I'm gonna be doing on Christmas Eve. for my makeup. It's gonna be pretty simple. So let's go ahead and do that. We're gonna make my iced coffee. I was gonna use my Nespresso, but I decided instead I'm just gonna use the Starbucks iced coffee. I usually use my Nespresso machine when I wanna make a latte because it doesn't fill up with as much coffee, obviously, because it's espresso. But first I'm just putting ice. All right, let's make my coffee real quick before I start filming. So usually I would use my Nespresso back there, and I use the Starbucks blonde roast pods, which are these. This is specifically when I want to make a latte. So they're these right here. You can get these at Target, the Nespresso website. A lot of places sell the Starbucks blonde pods, and I usually use 2 of these for a latte. But today I'm going to use the Starbucks medium roast iced coffee. I love the blonde one, but I haven't been able to find it, so we're just going to work with this one. It's still good, but I usually do prefer the other one. So first I'm going to add a little bit of the Ghirardelli sea salt caramel. This one is so good. I got this in a set, which is also linked in my storefront. Putting a little bit of caramel in there. And then from here, let's add in the coffee. And instead of using heavy whipping cream and adding vanilla, I just use the Natural Bliss sweet cream creamer. This one is good. They also have a vanilla one, but I have the sweet cream for now. I'm just trying to finish this one. Then on top, I use this Good and Gather cinnamon sugar. This has been my recent favorite in my iced coffees. Just put some on top. It's gonna spill a little bit, but there you have it. We have ourselves a good old iced coffee with the cinnamon sugar sprinkles on top. And just so you guys can get an idea of what I mean by my place is kind of all over the place, because I know some of you guys are like, girl, your apartment is always clean. What are you talking about? No, I have stuff laid out. Well, obviously the gifts and stuff, not, but I have stuff thrown over there. I have stuff right here because I'm filming a video with all of this stuff. I have stuff on my kitchen table, stuff over here on the floor, stuff over there. This needs to be tidied up. It's not crazy, but it's driving me nuts. So that's what we're gonna get to cleaning later on today. Let me set you guys up though so we can do a little glam. Before that, I already kind of drew on my eyebrows, but I'm gonna put a little sunscreen because, so I'm using the Supergoop Unseen sunscreen. I'm gonna go shopping after this, so I wanna make sure I'm covered. I still love my Black Girl sunscreen, but I more so use that one, I find, in the summertime. Even though I should use it in the winter because it gives my skin a little bit of a glow. I just don't love the texture of this one because it feels like a primer. And it just feels like it never sets, like it doesn't settle into the skin, which is not my favorite. I know they have other sunscreens from the same line. I might go a drugstore for today. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear foundation. I got a new shade. I haven't used this one in a very long time, so I think we're gonna go this route. This is the shade 455. I don't even know if it matches me because, you know, at the drugstore you can't really try stuff on. So I was reading the comments for my apartment hunting video. I just realized I should have, because I knew, or I should have known, I should say, that random people might stumble across that video, or people that don't really watch my other vlogs would just watch that one because of it's more interesting, like the title, like, ooh, apartment hunting in LA. I was reading through the comments and some people, well, a lot of people were like, you shouldn't live in the city because it's just not the best, and it's very dangerous, and there's lots of this and that and this and that. If you guys didn't know, I actually have grown up in LA. I've lived in LA County my entire life. Like, I grew up going to Los Callejones in downtown LA, the alleys where they sell all the stuff. It's like overcrowded, not the safest place to be. I literally grew up going to Santee Alley. That was like the thing to do when I was younger, is to go out to LA and just walk through the alleys, even though it's super dangerous to be around those areas, especially as a young kid. But grew up doing that. I grew up driving through Skid Row all the time, being around that area. I've actually also volunteered feeding the homeless in LA as well. Like, I grew up in LA, so I know some of you guys are like, don't move there because it's like the worst thing ever, and I just don't recommend it, it's not safe, da 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 da. If I were to move to LA, which is why I wanted to post that apartment hunting video so you guys can see what's out there, I didn't end up choosing any of those places because I knew, especially growing up in LA, that none of those places I was gonna feel safe in. I need an area that feels safe, whether it's a high-rise place with great security, with all of the amenities, so I don't really have to be walking around too much, or if I do, there's like local, very nearby stores that I can quickly go to. Just taking whatever necessary precautions if I were to live in downtown, because I grew up, like I said, I grew up going to downtown LA, and even till now we go to all the little markets out there, and all, because you go out there to get good deals and to bargain and to find good things. And you, like, I didn't grow up knowing LA to be this super hyped up bougie celebrity place. I grew up knowing LA as far as Los Callejones, the Skid Row, homelessness, all the graffiti. Like, that's how I know LA. So I'm going into this knowing that LA is all of that. I'm not, because I saw, I think, like a comment where it's like, oh, influencers like think it's so cool to move to LA, and then they like end up going back to their hometown, and I'm like, I think that person has never watched my videos or doesn't know that I literally grew up all around it. So I do, however, appreciate everybody who's giving me like their experiences and stuff. And I also saw some very sweet comments where they were like, you know, just live your life kind of thing. Like, look, if I move to downtown and I start complaining on here about how I hate living in the city, it is what it is. Like, it's just something that I'm not saying I'm gonna move there and like never complain about it, because I'm sure I'm gonna, if I were to move there, I'm gonna complain about something. Like, let's not get it twisted, because the city is a city regardless. LA is LA regardless. Like, and I'm sure this is the thing, is that I'm moving there with the mentality of this is not going to be a long-term thing. If you haven't watched my other like moving videos and apartment videos, I have not stayed in a place longer than my lease. The only place was my last place. I stayed there a few months later than what my lease was. I really liked that place, but it was a little bit further out. But for the most part, I like to look for a new apartment after my lease is up. I'm always looking for something better, and that's just where I'm at in life. I'm young, I'm able to move and do as I please. No kids, no husband, no roommates, nobody else but me to take care of. So I'm just enjoying living in a lot of different places, living in a lot of different cities, in the suburbs. Now I'm considering living in a more fast-paced environment, just having fun, you know, while I can. I have a feeling that, well, I know that once I get to a certain age, like, I'm not gonna be able to move as freely. So I know some people are like, girl, you're always moving, and I'm like, yeah, I am, because I can, and I'm grateful that I'm able to do so and really get to explore different apartments, things I like, things I don't like, and all of that stuff. I think And I've talked about this before. So many people get sucked into the you have to buy a house mentality because of what society tells you and because of what your older family members or people that you associate with all the time that have houses. They're like, just buy a house, buy a house, buy a house. And it's like, well, I don't want to buy a house yet. I'm enjoying the convenience of not having a house, like, and I'm enjoying the safety of not having to live by myself in a house. Like, it's peace of mind for me. And if you are anybody out there who you're like, you know, am I crazy for not wanting to buy a house? Am I wasting my money? To me, it's not a waste of money if I feel safe, if I feel happy because of how convenient it is to be able to call the maintenance guy and say, hey, this isn't working, come and fix it for me, and it doesn't come out of pocket. Of course, I'm paying monthly rent for those things, but it's just, I think people forget that people like me like living in apartments because of how convenient it is, because of how much safer I personally feel in a gated apartment complex with security and all that stuff, especially as a woman living on her own. So yeah, it's not a matter of not being able to afford to buy a house. It's not a matter of not being able to get a house because of certain restrictions or anything like that. I can genuinely buy a house if I wanted to, but I don't want to. That's the thing. Like, I'm not there yet in my life, and that's totally normal. That is not something strange to like feel. And I think that somebody out there might also need to hear that, because the last thing you want to do is get sucked into buying a house because of any type of pressure that anybody else might be putting on you. That is, however, definitely a goal of mine, is to buy a house. We're not there yet. I'm just enjoying, like I said, just the convenience of it all. As of right now that I'm filming this, I have 2 apartments that I kind of going back and forth on. A lot to consider with both. So for my face, I use, for my under eye, first the Too Faced concealer in light beige, and I'm letting that sit for a second. And then I did the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless filter in shade 6.5 deep. So I'm gonna blend my concealer, and then I'm gonna put a little bit more of that, just because I like to kind of build it up a little bit. I've visited a few other apartments, a few other condos that are also very nice, but they're just not in areas that I like. Like the last one that I saw, the area was good, the inside was huge. It was all gray, like kind of like in here, but everything was gray and white. Whereas in here you still get a little bit of warmth because of the walls. No, over there everything was gray, and walking in it just felt very stale, and that's kind of what I'm trying to avoid. Like, I want a lot of brightness and warmth in my place. That was a con. And then next door was the leasing agent. Like, she lived right next door, and I'm like, yeah, no, that's not gonna work. Like, that one was nice because it was a 2-bedroom 2-bath. It was huge. It was the biggest unit I've seen thus far. It was big. I would have had a lot of space to entertain. The living room was exactly what I've been looking for, because here everything is very tight. My couch is right where my table is, and then my TV stand is just very small. And that one I would have had enough space to, like, I would have had space behind my couch. I would have had just a lot of space, a lot. But living next door to the leasing manager, like, we were walking around, and she was like, yeah, this is my unit, I live right next door. And the doors were like right next to each other, like, no lie. She's like, and we do have a shared wall. And I was like, yeah, that's respectfully, that's not going to work. Because I like to entertain, I like to have people over. I don't want to have to, as it is here, not saying that I'm always having people over, that I'm always loud, but here where I live, all of my neighbors up here are all young. They're all young, all around my age, some maybe a little younger. And so they're not gonna be like, none of them have kids either, none of the people that live up here. So if I have a gathering, they're not gonna be like hey, my kid's sleeping. Of course, still I'm very mindful, and I make sure like to tell people that do come over, like, hey, we can't be like too loud or whatever. But I've never had an issue with that. Whereas over there, I would be like, I can't have anything here, because she literally lives right next door with her husband and her daughter. So that just wouldn't. If she was like my age and she, you know, was just working as a leasing agent and she didn't have a family, and she was also like, hey, you know, I sometimes have gatherings too, like as long as, you know, we're both respectful to each other, like not super loud, super late, we're good. Like, I think that would be like, okay, that's cool, that might work. But no, it wouldn't work. So really nice, but everything that I've looked at so far has some sort of like major con that just wouldn't, like, it just wouldn't work. So that's where I'm at. I really have to sit and think about, like, I'm legit gonna make a list of all the pros and cons when it comes to these two places. I'm gonna look back at all the videos and just really see what I want to decide on. For my eyes, all I want to do is I want to add a little bit of glitter. My camera's kind of gonna die right now, so I'm gonna have to change the battery. But this is the Black Magic palette by Oma, and I'm taking this glittery shade here. I am going to add a little bit of bronzer to the top of my lid too. Just my Sephora Micro Smooth in 58. And then now I can set my face. I'm gonna change my battery and then I'll come back to show you guys how everything is looking. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I wanted to add as far as apartment hunting. It has been fun, and this has been my first time, even though I know what LA is like, this is my first time actually going in and looking at apartments and touring apartments there. So that's been very fun to kind of experience, and just the different things that LA has to offer in terms of housing. I can see why people move to the city, and I can see why people don't move to the city or move out of the city. I can see both. And I'm probably gonna be one of those people that I'll probably live there for like a year and a half or two, and then I'll probably be like, okay, I'm done. That was cute, that was fun. I got to experience the city at least once in my life. So we are gonna do blush, the same blush that I showed in my last Get Ready With Me. This is a straight up red blush, and I'm obsessed with it. Perfect for the holiday season, pretty much perfect for any time, because even in the summertime when I like to look more sun-kissed and like I've just been out tanning, this would be cute too. And I'm gonna apply this higher up today. And for my lip color, I'm using my favorite red of this season. So every year I try to pick out like a new red. This year I got a new one from Stila in the shade Beso, and I really like it. Sorry, my nose is runny. Ooh, I almost dropped my coffee again. It's a bright, really pretty red. So do I want to do a lip liner just to make sure we're all good? Maybe I should, just to make sure it doesn't like spread around anywhere. I think this one might work. The ColourPop Lippy in Bichette, Bichette. I'm gonna fix up my hair a little bit, and then I'll show you what the final look is given. Just pretty much the final look though. I am going to film another video after I get off from this. I'm gonna keep my makeup like this, but I freaking love how this looks. I was gonna change and like do the whole thing, but I feel like you guys get the idea here, right? Wait a minute, before I even continue, can we take a second? I just put my hair down These are day 2 curls. I did my Dyson Airwrap yesterday and I just kind of put my hair down right now. Yeah, this makeup would be really nice with the side part like this. I just wanted to show you guys what it looked like with hair down. So I did a grocery haul the other day with you guys, and it was a haul of just like random little things that I wanted to add to my fridge for whenever I'm just like on the go and I need something quick to eat. Today is one of those days. Yesterday I had time to cook throughout the day and all that. Today we ain't got time for that. So I am pulling out my chicken strips, throwing them in the oven. And that's what we're having for lunch today. Nothing crazy special. And then, you know what? I'm gonna do chicken strips. And we're gonna do mozzarella sticks as well. I also have, or no, as a matter of fact, no. I will save the mozzarella sticks for tonight because I have leftover spaghetti. I made spaghetti, that's TikTok spaghetti recipe. I made some again this week, last night, as a matter of fact. It was so good. I had to run it back. So that's what I did last night. And I'm going to have that again today for dinner. And I'm going to pop out my mozzarella sticks later tonight. So for today, we're just going to do some crispy chicken strips. I have to wash my, what you call it? My tray though, because I was using it. And I'm kind of contemplating on whether or not I want to go to the mall. Remember I told you guys I had to return some stuff. I just remembered I wanted to share this. If you are shopping for Target's drive up pickup thing, if you have cash on you, or if you're at home and you're gonna stop and get a drive up order at Target or anywhere, especially between the hours of like 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock in the evening, please, 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 if you can, give the workers like a little tip, a few dollars, a $5 bill, or take them some snacks, or like even simply saying thank you so much, I appreciate it, I know you're out here working, thank you so much. Even something that simple, because I went last night to pick up cheese because I forgot to get cheese for my spaghetti, and I was like, let me just do a quick drive up order. And I went to pick it up around like 6 o'clock and they were swamped. Poor things. It was cold outside. First of all, it was already dark and all that. They were swamped. Okay, you know when you go to Target and they have the section for drive up orders, all of the slots were taken. So there was an entire other row aside from those rows, another row of cars pulled up with their hazards on because they had a pickup order. Like, they had so many people out there waiting for orders. And I felt so bad because there were only 2 guys out there that were working, and they were like scrambling, running around, trying to make sure to get people their stuff. And right now, obviously, like, wait times are longer because a lot of people are ordering right now for gifts and just things in general. So it was packed, and you can tell there's probably people there that are waiting that are frustrated because it's taking longer than normal, and they want it to be like it normally is. Very convenient. You pull up, you get your stuff in like 5 minutes and you're good to go. But please, like, be nice. Poor things are there out there just doing us a favor, and I just know they get a lot of people that are complaining about it taking a little bit longer. But when I tell you they had a lot of stuff that they had to hand out, I was just like, goodness gracious. So I just had to say that because I was just like, thank you. I have nothing to complain about. The convenience of being able to pull up and have my stuff handed to me is good within itself. change of plans. One of my girlfriends is coming over. She just got off of work, so she called me and she's like, hey, you want company? So I told her I plan on going to the mall, but I think it's fine. I think I'll just go, because I was telling you guys anyway, I was thinking of either going today or tomorrow. So what I'll do is, and it works out because I was just tidying up. I'll just keep tidying up, and then tonight we'll do the decluttering, and I think tomorrow I'll just go exchange those gifts, which is fine because tomorrow I don't have anything planned anyway. So I'll get up nice and early, have some breakfast, maybe go get some coffee, and then just spend the day finishing up Christmas shopping. So I think that I like that plan anyway. I just made it back home from Target and from Sephora, and I'm gonna do a quick haul of what I got at Sephora. And then at Target I didn't really get a whole lot. I stocked up on my makeup wipes that I put in my toiletry bag, so I need to fill that up. And then I got a pack of makeup wipes just to have here. And then at Target I also got this basket because we're doing a gift exchange on Christmas Eve, and this isn't going to be in the gift basket, but I'm pretty much creating a gift basket with a bunch of stuff in it, and this is going to be my gift for the gift exchange. So I'm gonna add in these Tate's ginger snap cookies. There goes my phone, like always. This butter toffee caramel popcorn. I have a gift card to Target in here, and then I have some things that I have in the corner over there that I'm gonna add. I have a blanket that I'm gonna add to this, and then a few candles and stuff. I got these candles, hold on. I got these candles from Sephora. I thought they were so cute. The brand Voluspa, or Voluspa, however you want to pronounce it. And it has 3 mini candles, and these are so nice. They usually smell really good. So one of them is Santal Vanille, the other one's Vanilla Latte, and then this one is Tahiti Coconut Vanilla. And this was only $28. So I'm adding this to the gift basket also. And the rest of the stuff that I got from Sephora is for myself. So I told you guys my skin's been going crazy, so I decided to, excuse me, pick some stuff up to try. Maybe, you know, maybe trying something different will help. So I got this Paula's Choice Perfectly Balanced Foaming Cleanser. I'm hoping that this will do my skin well. I'm gonna try this out tonight. It seems like it would be good for, oh yeah, normal oily combination skin, and I have good reviews. And then I got 2 moisturizers because I ran out of, usually I use either the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream, or I use the Kiehl's. So I got this Pharmacy Honey Halo Ultra Hydrating Ceramide Moisturizer. This one had good reviews too. It's an intense moisturizer that replenishes dry, distressed skin. And then the Ulla Hendrickson Strength Trainer Peptide Boost Moisturizer. It deeply hydrates, improves skin strength, firmness, and elasticity with peptides, ceramides, and collagen. And it's the purple one from Ulla Hendrickson. And then I got a new sunscreen. This is a Supergoop Every Single Face Watery lotion sunscreen. It's the circle one, and this one seems like I might like it a little bit more because it looks like it is more like a sunscreen texture, whereas the other one from Supergoop, the unseen sunscreen, it feels more like a primer, like a silicone primer, and I do not like how that feels on my face at all. Yeah, see, this is more of like a moisturizer. And then last thing that I got is a blush from Nude Sticks in the shade Picante. It's a really bright orange. And then at Target, the only other stuff I got some laundry detergent to wash my clothes. And then the only other thing I got are dog treats for the pups, Christmas gifts. So gingerbread flavored greenies, and then these pill pockets that taste like peanut butter. Here's how the basket looks. I'm watching Atia back here, so that's what you can hear in the background, but this is the basket here. I got this blanket, very soft and cozy. I forget where I got this from, but it's in there, very cozy. I added the gift card on there, and then the butter toffee popcorn. There's some skincare back here, the cookies, the Voluspa mini trio candles, and then a lip balm and a lip mask. And that is the basket that I'm going to be giving away for my gift exchange.
Did this because my homegirl was like, I got some boots right now what, they were so cute, so cute. I'm like, nah, what? And what I do think is that because those brushes weren't clean, like, I'm just gonna act like they're not there. So we're just gonna pray about it, like, Lord, please by tomorrow evening.
I'm going through and cleaning out my stuff, and I pulled out my old, I don't even know why I have this still, and I was about to just shred all of it, but this is an old binder from when I was in college, and I still have it. If you didn't know, I graduated with a bachelor's in comm studies, and I'm going through it and I'm like, oh my goodness, I used like this whole, look how thick this is. I can't believe, like, thinking back, I'm just like, college was so much, like, how to mediate a situation, perspective taking and finding common ground, packing and unpacking issues, identifying conflict styles, interpreting your negotiator style. And I don't even remember half of this stuff. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. Like, going through this, I'm just like, I wrote all of this. I'm a smart little gal. I just forget sometimes, like, that I went to full-on university. I was gonna shred all this, but I'm not. I'm gonna keep this just because right now it felt really good to just go back and look at that. It was very nostalgic, just how much work I put in college. The time went by so fast, and now sometimes it's even hard for me to go back and remember all the stuff that I learned. And yeah, I definitely want to keep this, just a reminder of my hard work. Then I have my high school yearbook in here. This is trash for sure. This letter's 10 years 10 years old. It's been 10 years, and it's a letter that says, Dear Sabrina, congratulations on your admission to CSULB and to our pre-business program. As the Dean of the College Business Administration, I'm excited about the 2012, blah, blah, blah. This in here, I have all of my medals from high school. First place, second place, third place. Little Brina with the curls, with the silver tooth activities. Oh, wait, when I was in the newspaper, And then I played violin. I don't even want to show my face in this one because I don't like the way I look, but I used to play violin, honor society, perfect attendance, volleyball. Good times. I didn't expect to go through this. Here is how my closet's looking. It's not perfect still, but it looks a lot better. Got rid of all that clothes that was there. I just need a vacuum, but cleared up all this space down here. I need to put those heels away. All of these hangers I was able to clear out. As a matter of fact, I had probably about double the amount of these, but I got rid of the other colored ones because they were a different color. And so now I just have these left, and my shoes are pretty much nice and organized in the boxes. So it looks a lot better, and I kind of semi color coordinated this side a little bit more. Now I just have to kind of get rid of some of these things over here and organize them, but it looks at least a little bit better. Look at everything that I accumulated. That is insane. Some are donations, some are trash, some are things my mom and my sisters and my cousins and my tias are gonna go through to possibly keep, like a lot of the clothing and stuff. Clear out your closet and your products and all of your stuff. You'll be surprised. And if you haven't wore it in like 6+ months, I'll give you even a year. If you haven't wore it in the past year, get rid of it. Stop saying you're gonna wear it. You're not gonna wear it, okay? That is it for today's vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to check the description box below for anything that I might have linked. About to go run errands, and it's about to be hectic because it's like a week away from Christmas, but wish me luck. Thank you guys for tuning in. I love you guys, and I'll see you all in my next video.